Woof woof. Woof woof. Belmar dog. Belmar. Going to Dog Beach. Belmar Dog Beach, guys. Bella. Stan. Bella's still with me. And Annie. My dog Annie. 11 years old dachshund. And I got rid of the retractable leash. I dropped the retractable leash. I just couldn't handle messing with it anymore. It's just, I can go on and on about retractable leashes, but they're just really super uncomfortable to use. They're awkward. You're constantly fiddling with them. You know, if I can just put 2 leashes together and make it longer, which I'm about to do. And so retractable leashes, it's just like clack, 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 and then they'll slide right back. Like if you're picking up after them and you set the retractable leash down on the concrete or something, and if something you know, obviously usually unlocks it, it'll retract itself and smack the dog. You know, like if it's a smaller dog, you know, like it's almost the same weight. The leash handle on a retractable leash can sometimes be almost like a third of the weight of some of the dogs, half the weight of some of the dogs. So, and then it'll smack them right back in the face, and it's just like the most super, you know, annoying, and they're constantly fiddling with it. So I got my leash, and I'm just gonna walk Bella on the leash so they're the same length. And now it's like a nice thing here. This doggy's getting out. He's super excited. Alright. Everyone's super, super excited to go to the beach. It's still early. It's before 8. So before 8, you know, free parking. And during the summer, 3 months of the summer, dogs have to be on leash on the beach because of crowds. So this is it. Up until Labor Day, it's going to be on leash time, and not going to, you know, can't worry about it. So this is before 8 a.m. It's the time to go if you want to have some off-leash activity. And let's move along. I know it's super smelly. You know, somebody's got to clean that. Somebody's got to wipe that down. Keep Belmar beautiful. Wow, my dog pees on it. So, when we're doing this, yeah, somebody's got to clean it. Oh, hey, some more of these. Look at those. Whoops. Yeah, coming out here. Leaving a mark. So getting on the sand, I can let Annie off leash. When we get over here, I probably should have taken my shoes off. I'll take my shoes off over here and set them on the side. So here's the rules. So I've got until Labor Day, 8 a.m. and then the beach patrol guys, somebody who can give you a ticket. I don't know what their actual position is. But somebody who can give you a ticket will give you a ticket past 8 a.m. if your dog, or they'll just tell you. But they have the authority to give you a ticket. I don't know what they're police or other safety officer, or what it is. Hold on, Annie. Come here, hold on. So Bella is super behaved at home, and I don't know how reactive she is. Annie's always going to follow me. And give her another rope. Oh, see, there's another Bella. I hear somebody else calling for Bella. This is the community garden. It's got all these things, memorials for past dogs. So, and then some water fountains there. And in the summertime, the beach volleyball is pretty poppin'. There's so many, like they have, there's like 8, 10 volleyball courts over here. And during the, once it gets, they'll have tournaments and stuff. So it's like an actual league. And that's part of the reason why they have the leash rule. But, oh man, so instead of the retractable leash, I just give it this extra bit here to go. I had a topic. It was topic, and instead I'll just talk about my sponsor, Teamelia.com. Teamelia, Teamelia tea. Great tea, great life. Teamelia tea. Okay, so some of the topics that were happening. Oh, I was on r/dog grooming, and this lady was, I'm guessing it's a lady, I don't know, the op, because there's all kinds of dog groomers, possibly one more, but the more, as usual, the more you read about an industry and get to learn about an industry, you have to, understand the good and the bad, and and just accept how things are going. And if you want to be, working for yourself, working for a group, working at a salon apparently, in dog grooming, some sort of high turnover in dog grooming. I'm guessing it has to do with this lady is speaking about, charging what they're worth, and that's the rant. So very long rant. I guess it goes along with infamous dogs of Reddit. Like there's like a pug, and apparently my dog, Annie, a dachshund. She's a mixed dachshund, so she's not having as many problems. She's okay with that. German Shepherd, though. See? That's what a good dog host knows how to react to a happy, well-behaved animal. And that's a good dog right there. That's a good German Shepherd. And he's just fine with her. Yeah, here's some more. Here's another good boy coming out. But off-leash time, they're going to do, expect the run-up. So this sort of thing out here, it desensitizes a dog for that kind of activity. And it is so much open space. This is kind of the only dog park that I'll go to. Essentially, the only dog parks is like this open space areas like this. I can't, there's other dog, inner city dog parks, community dog parks that have, a little square patch and some fencing, and it's okay to relieve yourself there, but it's not really, it's just like another room, social, you're still trapped in there. So this gives everybody a chance to move and go. There were a few dog parks that I liked. I'll go back on that again. Some of my favorite dog parks that were actually approved that I would take my guests to. But usually any fenced dog park I wouldn't take them to. But this is a different story because this is way nicer. Everyone's got some space. Everyone can move, and see, even I don't think Bella feels like she's on leash here because she's kind of staying with me when I have Coco, my other dog, my other daycare dog. He's gonna test every bit of that leash. I'm gonna pull over here and take my shoes off away from the falling rocks. I cannot be on the falling rocks because those signs are for real here, okay? That is no joke. These signs are... You stay there while we remove... Hey friend. Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. If I leave this here, this is all going to be covered with water at some point during the day. So this is a low tide, and you have access to this back part of the cliffs here. There she is. There's Annie. There's Annie at the beach. she's making friends. Making friends pretty well. So, you know, my new forum to look at is the dog grooming forums, subreddits, because, you know, like I want to decide, oh, maybe, you know, if I want to keep doing this year after year, I should expand my specialties just beyond simple care like this. There's no hope of me. I'm not like a medical person. So that's, you know, you got to start at a certain time for that. I don't feel like I can even work as a vet tech. I'm not certain if I could be, you know, what the qualifications are for that. You know, to assist someone in an office, I'm not sure if that's the easier path to. But grooming has been definitely something I've been considering, but it's not so high because of things that I read on r/dog grooming, where I know I've kind of seen that it's, you know, it's kind of similar to a hair salon, you know, but ideally it's always the dogs are the easy part comparatively. It's the owners you have to deal, you know, and then so this dog groomer is saying, oh hey, you know, these people who own golden doodles, they don't bring their golden doodles here enough, or they don't get it groomed enough, and it gets all the mats, and it takes, you know, 2 extra hours than every other kind of dog, you know, or like if you have a long hair, high, big floofy dog, if you have a boutique dog, expect to pay boutique grooming prices. And you know, you have a corgi, those things are shedding everywhere. You have a golden doodle, that's a lot of hair. And, you know, there's like a lot of big fluff dogs that you have to maintain. They gotta go to the groomer. And I guess what she's saying is, one, she's ranting about the prices, that the salons are trying to kind of race to the bottom for some dogs, but, you know, because they're doing it not by breed, but just more of a general size, just a general price thing. You know, like, okay, X dog costs a, you know, bath for a dog. You know, they're all the same, and then, you know, it takes an hour, or blah, blah. And she's saying, no, like, this is a golden doodle, it takes 2-3 hours. You know, we gotta reflect our prices. And then, you know, she's starting to dread going to work, because, you know, these golden doodles are, you know, show up after 6 months or something, and then they're all matted, and you can't get a comb through it. She's like, I gotta shave your dog, and then they're mad. And then, you know, on top of that, the prices they're paying aren't really enough to support. All right, Bella, let's see how Bella's doing. Come on, they're gentle dogs here. So most of this area, you know, like, you can see these cliffs here. Here's a rush-up dog. Oh, Bella got out of the way. He's got his you know, most of them, they get the energy, and they'll kind of find, oh, do you want to run with me? No, I don't want to run with you. Okay, well then they'll just move to the next one. And then they'll find who wants to do zoomies, you know. The water's starting to come up here, and it's a good thing I'm barefoot. I'm going to have to actually lift my pant legs up, or I will be... Oh, hey, there's some squat action. Okay, this is about the 15-minute mark. This was supposed to be about r/dog grooming, but I never actually addressed it, and I'm just going on and on. So yeah, golden doodles, they should cost extra. Fluffy dogs for grooming, don't be a race to the bottom. Charge what you're worth, okay? If you got a boutique dog, expect boutique prices. I've got a shelter dog. She's got no problems at all. I think this is my neighbor over here. I think you saw her, this dog the other day. So this dog here, I hope he's doing okay. He's probably really easy to groom too. He's a good boy. Bella seems pretty relaxed around him. All right, Teamelia T, T-E-A-M-E-L-L-I-A. I want to take some pictures of Bella at the beach and send them to the owner. All right.